Good. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm Dr. Cliff Smyth. I teach in the Department of Mind Body Medicine at Saybrook University. And tonight the practice is about, or today the practice is about appreciation. And I draw on the teaching of Darlene Cohen. The late Darlene Cohen, a Zen teacher here in San Francisco, and also somebody I listen to a lot of Dharma talks of, Jill Shepherd. So making yourself comfortable and looking for feelings of being supported by the floor and the earth below, supported by the chair. And how can you make little adjustments to the configuration of your body? You know, where the weight is, how the bones are organized to support you. Making little movements you need or want to make to relieve any tensions, to allow yourself to settle into comfort. The support of your body helping you find the most comfort you can. The most comfort you can find while still staying alert and present to your experience. And dropping in on the sense of breathing now. Finding ways in which your breathing could be more comfortable, perhaps a little slower, or more full without strain, a little less effortful. Maybe involving more of your abdomen or your diaphragm, your chest. Can they be involved to ease the breath? And indeed, are there any places in the body that are relatively at ease? Maybe even feeling quite pleasant. If we think of the feeling tones of positive, neutral, and negative, are there places or parts, areas within your bodily experience at the moment that are more positive, or at least neutral, not distressed? Maybe comfortably warm or comfortably cool, relaxed. Or it could be a sense of pleasant movement as you breathe. Are there some places or spaces within where there's less distress and are maybe even pleasurable or enjoyable to attend to right now? It might be some sense of uplift or support or strength or aliveness. And let your attention rest in those places, in those sensations. Attending to some part of your bodily experience you can appreciate right now. Or if it's easier, some recent experience, a warm shower, a hot bath, a pleasant sense of fullness after eating, the sense of accomplishment of completing a task, a sense of the flow when engaged in skillful movement. You might remember a pleasant bodily experience. Just drinking in whatever is present or remembered, positive bodily experiences available that come to the mind and the body. And now gently letting go of this attention to this place in the body. There's no need to hold on to this particular quality of experience right now. And bring one hand or both hands comfortably to the middle of your chest and just sensing into that heart space. Feeling the movement of the breath there. The heart beating behind the sternum and the ribs. And how can we open to the possibilities of appreciating some ease and some pleasantness in the body? How do we find an opening to those experiences? Is there some shift in your breathing, in your presence in and to your body, some change of feeling in the heart space as you appreciate some aspect of your bodily experience, and of course resting your arms as you care to. And now directing your attention to the room, to the environment you're in right now. You might even choose to open your eyes for a short while, or if it's a very familiar place, you can let memory guide you. Gently moving your attention around. Are there things in your environment that are pleasing? Maybe they're very small, like a favorite pen or the color of a spine of a book. Maybe the feel of the chair beneath you, the temperature of the air, a quiet sound, maybe the wind, tires on the road. It might surprise you, some commonplace object, some commonplace experience that has its own essence, some aspect or form that can really be appreciated. Or maybe there's an object that you chose for its pleasing qualities. A piece of art, a vase, a pretty stone. Maybe something that you see every day, but don't often pause to look at. Is there something in your environment that you can see or feel or remember now that brings a sense of enjoyment and appreciation, of simple pleasure or delight? Let your attention alight on that object, that aspect of your environment for a moment, and appreciate. And again, there's no need to be attached to anything that you find, just enjoying for this moment. Perhaps looking again with fresh eyes. What of beauty is with you in this space? And leaving that now, returning for a moment to the body and the breath again. Bring your hand or hands to your chest if you care to, sensing the movement of breathing. And noting, if you can, what feelings arose from this appreciation of something in some aspect of your environment. How are you able to open to this experience? And of course, resting your arm or arms as you wish to. And you might choose to let your eyes close again if they were open. And going now from these simple sense pleasures and contemplating other things in your life that give you enjoyment right now, that you appreciate. Some person who cares for you. Some person you care about who's enjoying health or success in their life. Some task of work or some area of study or some way that you're of service to a person or people in your life. Some activity you enjoy. or other things that are right in your life right now. Let your mind linger on any positive, pleasing, even joyful aspects of your life. Let images and feelings come to you. Things that you like to do, ways that you like to be. They don't have to be grand things. Maybe just some way that life is easy, pleasant, of interest, of contribution. Lingering for a moment on those experiences, those pleasures. And again, we know that things can change, they do change. And yet knowing there's some flowering of good in these positive aspects of your life, your relationships, your work. To feel gratitude, it can help to be in touch with simple appreciation. How can we open skillfully to parts of our life that nourish us and help us to appreciate others and the world? We can acknowledge that there is much suffering and perhaps still find some delight, sometimes in unexpected places, in unexpected ways, in our own bodies, in the places in which we find ourselves, in the moments and in the stages of our lives. Breathing now, maybe bringing the hands to the chest one more time, sensing the breathing, appreciating the breathing that is always with us in this life. And sense if you've touched into any ease or comfort in these quiet contemplations. And of course, taking any positive feelings, taking any sense of appreciation, enjoyment, delight, even joy into your day. And have a wonderful day.